Today, I'm going to be talking about finding the balance of fiber, food, and water, particularly after a colostomy reversal. It's been several months since my colostomy reversal due to diverticulitis. Finding a balance between food, water, and fiber in my daily diet has been extremely important and frustrating in trying to figure out. Thought I would do is talk about my day a little bit and how these three things, where they factor in and where I feel they're most important and why I need them to be able to get through my day without feeling any discomfort or pain. So let's go ahead and start off with water. Obviously, we all need water. I drink water every day, regardless, especially having gone through all these surgeries and digestion issues. I definitely needed to incorporate more water. I would say on average before, I would have at least, 3, 4 cups of water a day, thinking that that was enough. I don't know how many ounces are exactly what, but I'm pretty sure it's no more than 32 fluid ounces a day of water I was probably having, which isn't, it's an okay amount, but apparently not enough. In this last week, I definitely tried to monitor how much water I was drinking through the day and then reflect back on how I physically felt. And what I noticed is days when I would have at least 5 cups minimum of water, and with other things that I needed to do throughout the day, I would have less pain, if any. So water is extremely important. So going forward for me, I need to have at least 5 to 7 cups of water while I'm at work specifically. Of course, I'm gonna come home, I still drink water. It's something I just tend to gotten more in the habit of having to do, and just, I guess, more of a natural, I don't know, instinct to go and grab a bottle of water. It's been an adjustment because drinking a lot more water means a lot more restroom breaks. So that's annoying. I feel that it is working and it's important, and I need to make sure I keep it up. Fiber supplements. So I recently introduced fiber supplements into my diet. What I take currently are these fiber gummies, but they're 4 grams each of orange, lemon, and strawberry flavors with other natural flavors. So these are really just super easy to take. It's a lot easier to digest and more enjoyable than the powder. I've incorporated them into my diet. I take 1 fiber gummy in the morning and 1 in the evening. Once I started to take the fiber supplements, it was even more apparent that I needed to make sure that I drank water throughout the day. When I incorporated the fiber into my diet, that's when I started to notice if I don't do these, if I'm not eating and I'm not drinking enough water, then that's when I'm having these pains. Fiber is important for myself, being diagnosed with diverticulitis in 2020. Of course, I run, the fear is that it's going to come back. And I don't know exactly what causes it. No one does. There's all these, I have talked about it before, so I'm not going to get into it again, but it can come back. And one of the things that they say the doctors recommend that you could do to maybe reduce the risk is incorporating fiber in your diet. Well, anytime you do that, you really need to increase the water. And that is very true. It's felt very uncomfortable. Imagine like you're pushing down on a mattress. You're not necessarily stabbing it, you're not necessarily punching it, but you're applying that pressure. And so imagine someone's doing that to your left side, or just on your stomach anywhere. It's just not the most uncomfortable feeling. And sometimes it does hurt. If I cough unexpectedly, like I said, if I breathe a certain way, I'll feel it. Coughing right now, I feel it, it hurts. I don't know why. I thought I drank enough water today, but apparently not. So that has been a challenge. The other part of that balancing act is food. I don't eat throughout the day while I'm at work. I don't know why. I've been that way for a while. It probably caused a lot of problems, and it's been one of the hardest habits to break. Eating throughout the day for me is a challenge, literally a challenge. If I'm not hungry, I just don't want to eat. And I'm realizing that I may not physically be in any pain at that moment throughout most of the day, but at some point I'm feeling it. Water, fiber, and food, it is very important part of my daily life. I have a life where it's comfortable and I'm not in any sort of physical pain. I'm trying to eat throughout the day. I'm putting reminders for myself. Husband is making sure that we have certain things stocked in the fridge, so I have to take with me, whether that's small tiny little sandwich, half of a burrito or something, have something in my stomach. And for multiple reasons, right? I mean, there's been days I've tested it where I will have a lot of water. I will have the fiber supplements and I'll still feel some slight issue, some slight pain. Eating, when I've tried to eat during the day and incorporating the fiber and water, there's been a day or two where I didn't feel anything. And I think it was just everything I was doing in that day helped. That is currently what I'm trying to balance right now in my life to continue to have a successful reversal surgery. I feel like other than that, I might feel some slight stabbing little pinches, you know, when I cough a certain way or I cough really hard, or if I might bend a certain way, I might feel it a little bit. You know, I'm still healing inside, but overall I feel great. Just the balance of food, water, and fiber for me. The physical effects frustrating because I feel good in a lot of areas. I'm not as tender, I'm more flexible, I can do more things. And the fact that I'm having these stupid pains because of not enough water and not enough food and not enough fiber is annoying, because they're very basic, simple things, a part of life or someone's diet that are not an issue. But for me, I struggle with it. This is part of my journey, and I wanted to just make sure to share what works for me. I didn't expect it to be an issue. But then again, with my diet, you know, other foods that when I am eating, I'm not eating the healthiest things all the time. I'm not drinking the healthiest drinks all the time. And for someone for everything I've gone through, I needed to take a step back and take it easy a little bit and figure this out. And that's part of another reason why I want to do this video, is to hold myself a little bit more accountable for taking care of myself and putting the proper nutrients and things in my body that I need to make life easier for me so I could move on. But overall my health is fine. I feel good. You know, just getting things situated with my dog, he was having a bunch of issues allergy wise, and get him situated and taken care of. And so I finally had some time and the will to put something together. And thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.